Supercell, I fucking love you. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. I sort of took a 1 month hiatus from the game just because, you know, I wasn't feeling this meta. It's feeling dry as shit. Like, it was a Sahara desert out here. My lips were parched. There was no water anywhere to be seen. It was like California 1 year ago in a drought. But thank God Supercell decided to do a balance change, because it really was starting to feel a bit bland and boring, especially inside the game where there wasn't anything going on and the meta was already screwed. Plus the fact that Supercell always at this time, they take about like a 1 or 2 month break. They always take a break at the worst possible moments. I remember last year they took a break for Giant Poison as well, and all hell broke loose. Like almost all my casual friends, all the filthy casuals, they just peaced out. They just totally ditched. And right now the Night Witch was a huge ass problem. So thank God when I opened up Clash Royale today, I saw the balance update. And I'm an atheist, but now I believe. Now I believe, guys. Night Witch getting nerfed. Thank God. Nerf that shit to the ground and hell and back to fucking Canada. I don't care. Thank God Night Witch got nerfed. Oh my gosh, she was really annoying. To be honest, she just turned the meta into a horrible circle jerk. I don't even know. Night Witch damage minus 9%, range minus 11%. Bat spawn speed to 7 seconds, spawns 2 bats on death. So basically, she just got hammered to the ground. Like, she took the Nerf gun straight to the face, and thank God. I don't even, like, I know good balancing typically wants everything to be balanced well, but I just don't want to see her face anymore. So, Night Witch, I don't think she'll be that good. The range nerf is interesting because right now she has the range of a Prince, and if you guys didn't know, Prince has a low-key like range, so that if it hits a King Tower, the other Crown Tower won't even target it because it sort of has range. And Night Witch is the same thing, so they're taking that away from her. They're taking away the damage so that she doesn't do like as much damage as a Mega Minion. And bat spawn speed is nice, and also the bat spawn death is also nice. So altogether, Night Witch is definitely not going to be as good, and I still think that she still will be viable. Maybe a few months down the line, maybe. I don't even want to say this, but I'll say it. Please don't witch hunt me. But maybe a small buff down the line. But right now, I'm glad where they put Night Witch. So Battle Ram takes a bit longer to begin charging. Barbarian spawns slower. I think that's a really good nerf, because finally Supercell is blessing me with these good nerfs and changes. Since when does this happen? This never happens. I feel like I'm in like Candyland or something. This is insane. Takes a bit longer to begin charging. Barbarian spawns slower. This is really good because Battle Ram inherently wasn't a bad card or like a super OP card. It just was pushed to the edge because it was so good offensively with all of the other cards that were really good inside the meta, like 3 Musketeers, Heal, and Bridge Spam. So I'm glad they're not doing a major nerf to it and only nerfing certain aspects of it that was super annoying, such as Battle Ram taking longer time to charge. That means it'll be worse with a Bridge Spam. So I like these changes. They're like skillful changes. They're not just direct stat nerfs that will work, but a lot of times more creative game developers will change it in other ways. So I like that shit. Good shit. Good shit. Graveyard duration to 9 seconds. Spawns 15 skeletons. So they basically just took a tick away from the skeleton graveyard spell. And this is actually a big change because 2 skeletons can do a lot on the tower, especially at the ending. So like typically that is the point where poison ends up killing your defending troops, and then the remaining skeletons get in a lot more damage. So taking away another second from that is actually a huge deal. So I like that shit because Graveyard has been meta for the longest time possible. So Electro Wizard, hit points minus 2%. Did they actually listen to the community? Did they do it? It's not possible. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Look me straight in the face and tell me that they listened to the community. How in the hell is this possible? But I guess they did it. So one of the few things that made Electrowiz unique when it first came out was that it died to Fireball. But then they buffed it a bit. Like, it barely died to Fireball. And they buffed it so that it barely survived Fireball. So now in my math, I didn't check the actual math, but if this makes it killable by Fireball, thank God, because Electro Wizard, it was sort of overshined by all the other godly cards such as Night Witch, but Electro Wizard was really OP, and I'm glad that Electro Wizard finally has this niche back, and it'll still find use. I mean, I just wanted to see Musketeer being played again, so that's super nice. Heal duration to 2.5 seconds, so everybody was complaining about heal on Twitter, everywhere, me too. Heal is just like gimmicky. It's just way too gimmicky. Like, it gains like 10 elixir worth of value and it just falls flat on his face over there. It just doesn't work out. The math, just no comprendo. So what people wanted them to see, because it was such a gimmicky card design, either revamp it or nerf it to the ground. And this really isn't nerfing it to the ground, but I like the direction that they're going with it, because their Musketeer heal was just overpowering. So I like what they're doing with heal spell, and they're not completely destroying it, so that it's still usable, you know what I'm talking about. And mini Pekka damage was 4.6%, so this is the most questionable. I think just because mini Pekka haven't seen that much play recently, I think it's just because the meta hasn't been helping out mini Pekka that much. Now I don't even know if mini Pekka can one-shot Musketeers, and if it does, I think that might be overstepping a bit, and you're definitely gonna see a lot more mini Pekka in this meta, especially with Night Witch gone out of the picture. I think it's time for mini Pekka's time to shine again, and especially with heal out, who even knows, giant mini Pekka poison might even be back. So mini Pekka is actually really scary, and looking at it right now, damage was 4.6%. I don't know why they did this, but you know, it's interesting to see, because I haven't seen anybody who doesn't like mini Pekka, and mini Pekka is a skillful card to use because you need to get the exact shots in and use it in conjunction with the exact other shots and keep it alive. So I like having strong glass cannon card inside the meta. And Exmo and Mortar, deploy time reduce. Oh my god, thank you. Let the Siege Lords come at it. Let's go. Time for some Expo and Mortar juicy gameplay. Like, Expo and Mortar didn't have their time to shine, but even though it's only 0.5 seconds, you know, it helps them in the long run. I fuck with it. I see the vision, Supercell. I see you guys out there. I see you, Tim. Dark Prince, damage plus 6%, hit speed to 1.4%. What the hell? Can I even English? From 1.4 seconds. And that's pretty dope. Dank Prince getting a buff. I mean, they do this shit every update, so I mean, it's probably expected by now. And this is my favorite. Yo, if you guys didn't know, Ice Wizard is my favorite card just because it's so controlly. And then they buffed it. They buffed my baby. I can die in peace. I feel so proud. Actually though, I think this is a buff, but this they turn his hit speed lower so that it takes longer for him to hit, so that the math works out, so that even though his damage is higher, his hit speed is slower, so that means that he still does relatively the same total damage, but now he can one-shot skeletons and bats. Thank God! Oh my god, you put this motherfucker in the middle of your graveyard and he just gets molested from all angles. It's not a happy vision. You don't want to see it. So bats, oh my god, did they seriously nerf bats before they're released and then take away that nerf? I mean, like, it's better now than never to like put back what bats used to be, but I mean, like, they could have just fucking play test their own game and realized that bats was like not good and that Night Witch was way too good. But at least they did this balance change right. I mean, like, I can't really complain. Well, I can't complain since these balance changes are so overdue, but it's nice to see Supercell going in the right directions with these with these buffs and nerfs. And this balance update, for once, I'm actually happy. So yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. I know I haven't uploaded in a long time just because I did take a break from Clash and I did go on vacation. And you know, I'm gonna get back in the groove. To be honest, I haven't been that relevant inside competitive events recently. So you know, I mean, I'm gonna try to get my game back. You know, get back on that hype train. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. We're actually nearing 1,000 subscribers. Holy shit. Might take us, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.